I haven't been live all year, y'all. Where y'all been at? I miss y'all. It is so good to have a moment to check in with y'all. Y'all come on in and tell me, what have y'all been up to? How is your new year going? What are you doing to get geared up for the spring? What are you thinking about planting? What are you doing for your health? All of that. We're going to talk about that. I am really just here to kind of give you an update on what I've been up to. Hey, Homesteader Chick. Hello, hello. It is so good to see y'all. I'm here to give a quick look up. Well, I don't know how quick it'll be, but we'll see. Hey, Lori. Hey, Britt Mai. Hey, Natasha. I see y'all coming in. Hey, Super Seedlings. Hey, Georgia Garden Lady. Y'all tell me what y'all planning on growing. Hey, Being Special NYC. Hey, Stardust. I see you, Dariah. I think I'm saying that right. Hey, Cheryl Weir. Hey, Rebecca Copeland. Hey, Monica. Hey, Lynette. I'm going to tell y'all where I've been. Hey, Toya Stoy. Hey, Deborah. Hi, Deanna. You clicked that notification with the swiftness. I'm so glad y'all are here. Yes, put that in the chat. Hey, Cheryl Smith. Hey, PG. Um, let me see if I can get my chat a little bit closer to me so I can see a little bit better. But y'all tell me, what have y'all been up to in terms of, getting ready to plant for the spring, or just kind of hunkering down for the winter if you're up there in those uh those upper states, those cold grow zones. You like my background? I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Hey, Monica, it is good to see you as well. Hey, Res B. Y'all, I have been busy. That's where a sister has been. Hey, Cindy Davis. Hey, D Butler. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was able to get some nice things going for Christmas. This was basically like a Christmas gift, my chair that I got here. So I'm so glad y'all like it, because I kind of got it so I could be here and comfortable at the same time. So yes, yes, yes. I see y'all coming in. Uh, did I say hey to D Butler Bartlow? I don't know. Barlow. Did I say hey to Matt Urban Gardeners? Toya says she's got some peppers going, tomatoes, carrots. Hey, Kathy Baker from South Carolina. How you doing? Hey, Gigi's Natural. Yes, here I is. Here I is, y'all. Hey, Kelly. All right. Hey, Serious Envy. Britt Ma, you got a few things going. Got to do some more things in containers. Yeah, I understand that. Running to the store stuff, you realize, I need this one thing. And that stops the whole process. So Lori, she's got some parsley, some romaine, some spinach. Okay, but it's still cold there. I get you. I get you. But the thing about the cold, that's the perfect time to be planning, getting your game plan together, what you're going to do, what you're going to plant, and all that. So I like to use that time for just kind of really prioritizing, because sometimes in the spring, I just get excited. Like I didn't plan on growing some things that I ended up planting because I don't know, I don't know. I just had a day where I just went wild with it. So it gives you some time to think. I see you, Eartha Dominique. All right, I'm sorry, Lynette. Lynette's got her seeds, her seed starters, her mini greenhouse. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Thank you, Kelly. I'm glad y'all like my background. All right, now Georgia Garden Lady is doing more container gardening. I can feel you. I have some things that are definitely going in containers, but I've got some things I really, really, really want to get in the ground because they just produce just a little bit better. But the thing is that getting in the ground, that's some initial hard work. So I feel you. Hey, Lavita Clark, you gotta listen. Recently had a knee replacement. Just attempting to multitask with your 11-month-old and 2-year-old. You got your C's inside. Okay, that's strategy right there. Okay. Um, Simbi, your last frost is in May. If your last frost is in May, that's a really long time to start planting indoors. Your seeds are just gonna get leggy unless you've got some indoor lights that you can keep the plants happy with. I would wait a little bit longer. Um, this live isn't about like run out and start planting. This isn't that. I just wanted to share kind of what's been up. And actually I'm not going to talk all about planting. I actually want to talk about what I've been doing and why I'm going to share what I'm going to share. So but let me finish speaking to some people and we'll get into it. Hey, Kelavetta, good to see you too. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year, y'all, because I haven't seen y'all this year. Where y'all been at? I'm gonna blame that on y'all. Ooh, Cheryl Smith is getting ready to start her Madagascar vanilla seeds. Okay. You know what? I didn't even think to buy seeds. I just got the plants, and my plant is still alive, but it's not happy. It's not happy. I'm praying it warms up soon so I can do something about it. Hey, Gabby Griffin. You have been inspired to start your garden. Okay. Awesome. Hey, Lori Hunsaker or Hunsaker. I'm sorry if I'm messing that up. Oh, wow. You got 13 fruit trees. I'm so glad we got you growing, Georgia garden lady. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. Okay. I'm wishing you luck on that balcony garden. Hey, Free Spirit. Hey, Miss Love Notes. I don't know if I said hey. I saw it, but I'm behind. Hey, Lioncrest Outdoors. Hey, Annie V. Yes, yes. So y'all, what have I been up to? Okay. Hey, Janae, I'm glad you caught me live. Yes, yes. So I have been, first of all, okay, y'all know I'm a teacher, so the semester started back up. I just hit the ground running with class, but then I'm also doing my boot camp. So it's been going amazing. Y'all, I was just blown away with how many people made a commitment to their health. I have, I think last I checked, 94 people signed up to be a part of it. So people are at different stages, but for the most part, most people who have started the plan and are following, the recommendations, they are seeing results, right? They're seeing decreases in blood sugars and high blood pressure, experiencing less joint pain, all of that. Thank you, Lori. I'm so glad you're here. She is one who has joined us. It is too late to sign up because we're going to be finishing up in just 2 weeks. My next boot camp is going to start. I'm planning for April, but nothing is set in stone yet. So I would definitely keep you posted and let you know. But that's what's keeping me, because we're not just doing live sessions. We do every week. We have a live Zoom, but then we have a Facebook group, right? And it's just for the people who are in the boot camp. But I do have a group that's for everyone. It's called Worth the Wait. I don't know what the rest of it is. Worth the Wait group on Facebook, right? So if you want to like join that, like if you're active on Facebook, if you're not, don't worry about it. I'll still be making sure I talk about it here as well. But basically, we're in that. Thank you, Lori, because my brain, I'm telling you, it's the end of the day. And today was one of those days where I used all, when I tell you all, 100% of my brain power on getting plans together and grading things and getting myself organized. I'm telling you, at about 3:15, I just had to like stare off into space for a while. That's how like mentally exhausted that I was. Hey, Container Crafts, I see you. And I'm sorry, those of you who have come in that I have not greeted. I'm just going to say hello to all. I'm so glad to see you here. I have missed y'all. But here's the thing about January for me. That's my month where I really set the tone for my year. So I really look at what my priorities are, and I have to, I have to go down the list and make sure I'm, doing those things. So that kind of got in the way of this. Not to say y'all aren't a priority, just to say I've been busy. But it's okay. I'm still here. Like, I'm here to tell y'all I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. I just had to make sure everything is on the right track with my boot camp, because I'm all about making sure everybody is getting what they need from me. So I'm just trying to make sure it's all good. So that's where I've been. And I just been kind of thinking, I'm thinking about what I want to plant in the spring, making sure that, I have the things that I really, want to grow, that I know I'm going to eat, and not just planting things for fun, because that, you're supposed to plant some things for fun. But you can't get so caught up with that where you're not getting the things you really eat. So salads, salad lettuce is really big on my list. Hey, 2%. Hey, y'all. All the family is here. Hey, y'all. It's so good to see y'all. So that's what I've been up to, just trying to keep myself going. I was missed. I missed y'all too. I really did. I was like, looking at my schedule, y'all, because I use my planner, right? And I'm looking at that thing like, where does video fit on here? And then one day it was like, okay, I'm gonna do a video that day, right? And then I realized I was dog tired. I realized I was dog tired. So I didn't get a chance to do a video that particular day. So I said, all right. We're going to do it now. We're going to do it today. You got your planner, Miss Love Notes? I've been using that thing. Oh my goodness. And I love the little checklist. Hey, Beauty in the Garden. Hey, good to see you here. Hey, Miss Red's Garden, the kitchen. Hey, y'all. So y'all tell me, how do you recalibrate at the beginning of the year? Like, I'm not talking about necessarily like a resolution or anything. I'm just saying, like, how do you get, because I don't know, maybe it's just me and I like to have my whole year thought about. I'm not saying I got the whole year thought about, but I've got my first few months. Like, I know what I'm doing and what I plan to do. And obviously, there's going to be some things that pop up that I didn't plan. And that's okay. That is okay. Miss Love Notes is using it to keep track of her trees. Okay. Oh, they're looking rough coming through the mail. Yeah, y'all, that happens. That happens. I get it. Um, I was just I feel like I'm kind of behind with my planting schedule, because I've kind of been, trying to keep everything else in order, but I'm coming up on my deadline. Oh, thank you, 2%. Oh, I missed you too, and I am glad to be back. I am glad to be back. Hey, Duke Sage. But yeah, I just try to stay as organized as possible so that I can get what I need to get done, right? So I was like, by the end of this month, and like, y'all, that's like next week. by the end of this month, I do want to get some things in some dirt. Like I got my little seed pods that I want to plant in. Hey, Canubi's Cream. Thank you, Miss Love Notes. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so sweet. What a nice welcome back. I appreciate it. So yeah, I really do want to get some things started. And when I say some things, hey, Miss Deneen Reed, when I say get some things started, y'all, I'm talking about cool weather crops. So I'm not talking about anything that is gonna need some warmth yet. Like I'm not there yet. So I'm thinking things like maybe I'll sow some more red mustard green seeds. Hey, Juanita Gates from Birmingham. Maybe I'll do some more collards. I'll try with my lettuce that's not too finicky. Hey there, Muffy 1981. I'll try with that. And then I've got some things that are kind of already growing that I could start harvesting a little bit more of. Thank you, Norby. I'm so glad that book led you to Plant Paradox. And we're going to talk about some of that, some related information. I'm not going to go all the way into it, but I want to talk about my alternative flowers that I've been using just because I think it'll help everybody to understand why you might want to switch to using a different one. But yeah. Thank you, Miss Container Crops. Thank you. Aw. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Hey, Eco Neighbor. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Jazzy Petty or Jazz Petty. Hey. So yeah, I really kind of want to get some cool weather crops in there. I really do. Some spinach, even though Lead Farmer he can't tolerate spinach for whatever reason. So I won't be growing that for him. I'll be growing it for me. Hey, Blessed Queen. Hey there. But yeah, like I'm probably okay. I'm gonna tell you about this cabbage. I normally don't plant cabbage, but I went in my refrigerator the other day and that cabbage was in there. It was, you know how it's almost gone. It's like maybe one more piece I could have made some soup with or something, but it was in there just kind of going bad. But I was about to give it to my chickens, and then I looked at it and I realized it had roots. So y'all know what I had to do, right? I went outside and I put it in one of these containers, and I'm gonna see what happens with it. I'm gonna see what happens with it. So that was one of my random things that I just recently did, but I had no plans on doing cabbage. But I guess if I'm gonna do cabbage right now is the time, because after it warms up here, there is no doing any cabbage, right? So I'll see what happens. I'll do a video to show y'all. I didn't do a video of me planting it because I literally was walking out the door about to go take it to my chicken coop, and I turned the bag and looked, and I was like, I'm planting this, and I literally just stuck it on the dirt. I literally just did that. So yeah, those are some things. I got some Brussels sprouts. They so little. I don't know if they're gonna make it, but we'll see. My broccoli that I harvested is regrowing. So I'm about to reharvest that. So I'll bring that. I'll bring y'all along for that. That I was really surprised at that. So that's what I've been up to. Just getting my bearings, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and also saving some time for rest. Because guess what? I realized if you leave it up to me, some days I'm just like, go, 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 go. So I had to just take it easy. So that's what's been going on. So Tina Marie, you got some ginger with sprouts. So you planting it right? You getting it in a pot or something if it's not warm enough? Okay. All right. And I'm sorry I missed some of y'all comments. Yeah, Muffy. I also you may have already seen it. I actually harvested that turmeric that I planted, and I'm really getting ready to replant some. So I'll make sure I share that with you all. Okay. Hey, Erica Taylor. You never been a my boy. You hope you got you got it. You got this 2%. You got it. You got it. Hey, Lois Ray. Hey. It's all good. I haven't really talked about much. I just kind of been trying to give an update on where I've been hiding. Hey, Nadia. Hey, Blessed too. I mean, I understand. I was like, at first I was like, oh no, it's gonna kick me out of the algorithm and they not gonna get notifications. And then I said, it's gonna be okay. It is gonna be okay because I'm gonna get back in here making some videos for y'all. It's gonna be all good. Hey, it's Simple MR. So yeah. Hey, Grandma Googly Johnson. Hey there. So y'all, I wanted to just first of all see how y'all were doing. First of all. Second of all, because my first month of the year is about setting the tone for the rest of the year, health is like my first, like recalibrating that is my first thing. Making sure, I'm checking in with myself and that I'm eating right and that I'm getting like pushing out some of those things that have sneaked into my eating habits that need to get back out. Like I had got into this habit where I was using way too much of that squirt flavor stuff. It's sugar free, but it's got some stuff in it that I'd rather detox from. So stuff like that, just trying to get those habits out. I got in the habit of like eating dates instead of just once here and there. It became like my daily habit. And I just was like, okay, this is okay, but I don't want to restart that sugar addiction, right? I don't want to restart that. So I'm taking a break from that and I'm helping as many people as I can in my boot camp, help them make these same kind of choices and changes as well. And one of the main things though that I've learned is that even if you don't make all the changes, there are some changes that can have a huge impact. So one of those changes is, of course, sugar, right? Not eating too much sugar, even if it's fruit. But even if it's fruit, because let me tell you why. We eat it out of season and we eat too much of it. And sugar was made to fatten you up for the winter. Like famine times with no food. But you got to ask yourself, do we really have that problem? No, we do not. So, sugar, even in the form of fruit, right? And so, right now, the only fruits they really are in season and they're kind of on their going out are citrus. Put it together. Citrus. So that's the only one really we should be eating right now. And of course, it's for your local area for the most part. So I can't speak for people who are in tropical areas where fruit grow year round. I can't talk about them. But I can talk about us here. And I know that certain fruits are only available at certain times. And that majority of that time is late spring and summer. So if we're eating it, we got to understand what it's doing to our body. So that's one thing. And then the other thing um is like reducing your wheat intake. Like literally bread, pasta, instead of using wheat flour, use wheat alternatives. So that's what I wanted to do today, was just kind of take y'all through the different flours that I'm using. Okay, I'm seeing some comments. Let me pull this back up so I can make sure I'm addressing them. And of course I got behind on them, but I see y'all. Deneen, the title of my book is Worth the Wait, and it's available on Amazon. So if you do a search, you'll find it. Hey, Feminine Darling. Hey, Brazil. Okay. Yeah, berries. So like blueberries are getting ready to come like into season. Not yet though. So you got to think about it. Like, how much of those are you eating? Haven't started summer vegetables yet. This is just way too early. I might be able to get some things started in my greenhouse in a few, maybe week or two. I would say 2 to 3 weeks, really. Like, because it could still, the temperature really could still drop. We got really cold snap. And those warm weather things, they just, if you keep interrupting their growth with the cold, they don't end up producing well anyway. So I'll probably wait as long as I can. Right. So some other, well, thank you, Container Crops. I'm glad you think it's worth it. But I don't know what arrowroot flour is. Meat Eater the vegan. But before I show you my alternative flours, I'm gonna say this, because a lot of people are like, but wheat flour is more affordable. Yeah. Is it though, really? Because tell me this. If you eat a lot of wheat and you also have arthritis, how much you pay for that medication? I'm gonna just pause right there. That's how much your wheat costs, because it causes inflammation. Um, it's a lot of different reasons why. It's not just the wheat itself, it's how it's produced and the chemicals that might be on it also. It's a lot of different things. So I stay away from it. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, Bless Gardner. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I absolutely don't eat any wheat at all any time of the year, because obviously if I made rum cakes, I didn't make them out of these alternative flours, although I could probably try one day. Just my family, they're not ready for that, but if I'm making it for me, I would be ready for that. But I don't eat it. It's definitely, when I say it's just a few times a year, it's just a few times a year. So I try to keep it limited to that. So, oh, it's from the yucca. Arrowroot. Okay. All right. So if that's the case, if it's arrowroot, and I don't know, all I can say is what this is on the bag. So one alternative flour is the cassava flour, and it is from yucca root. It has, I'll show you the back too. Hey, Candace Thompson. Now don't get me wrong, it's not like an absence of carbs. It's not that. There are still some carbs, but they're not as bad for you, for one. And for two, this isn't something you necessarily do if you're trying to be in ketosis. But if you're in the long run and you're trying to avoid inflammation, which also puts pounds on you and makes you sick, then this is a flour to use. I have made gravy out of this flour. Delicious gravy. Like my son has eaten this gravy. My husband has eaten this gravy. And they didn't know until I told them that it was healthy gravy. They had no idea. I don't know if y'all remember when I fried those, my fresh okra back in the summer. I used cassava flour. Okay. What do I think about almond flour? It says container crops. Let me get right here. This is my other. This is not good for flour. This is not good for gravy or what else? For frying things. Maybe fish, like if you want like a cornmeal type of thing, you could use this to bread fish. You could maybe use it for that, but I wouldn't use this to try to make gravy because it is grainy. It can be grainy. But yeah, there's recipes for pancakes. There's recipes for waffles that you could make from this. I make my muffins. I have a blueberry muffin that I make. Listen, that blueberry muffin got me through when I was on my weight loss journey. That was like my breakfast. After I got out of the stage where I was doing smoothies every morning, I switched to doing muffins every morning. And that was made from almond flour and my other one, coconut flour. Okay, Cheryl used it on chicken and air fryer. It's good. It's good. Like I would try these different flours to see how you like the texture. Hey, Tommy Bites. Some others. Green banana flour. This one, I liked it because the texture was a little bit finer than the almond and the coconut flour. So I started like trading out my almond flour for this. I don't have any like complaints about this. Once I got to this cassava flour and I was able to make my gravy and it had the texture that I wanted, and there was no weird aftertaste, or you know how you got to it's not like it's a bad taste, but there's some taste you kind of got to get used to. It wasn't that. So I really like the cassava flour. Oh, and y'all, I put links to where you can find these flours on Amazon. But listen, I got most of these except this. I ordered this one because I like this brand. But I'm going to tell you where I got these. Ross. Let me see if I can find. No, I must have took the thing off. Ross. And I think this was like $2.99. Let me show you my other one. My other option. Flaxseed meal or milled flaxseed. Now this one I got for $3.99. Oops. $3.99 at Ross. So I got like 4 bags. Now, I'm saying that though, I haven't tried it yet. I've had flax seeds before though, and I like the mild nutty flavor of it. It might not be a gravy flour because I see it's kind of grainy. Hey, Candace Thompson. Ross is a store kind of like TJ Maxx, kind of like Home Goods. If you don't have those stores, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just one of those stores. It's kind of random. Like I go in there for clothes. Yeah, it's kind of like Marshall's. I go in there for clothes, but then they got this aisle in the back where you can find food. And I'm gonna show you what else I get there. I get my pink Himalayan salt there. They normally have a really good price on it. Well, I don't see the price now. Oh, there we go, $2.99. I found some syrup that I want to try in my coffee. I'm gonna show this to y'all. I really need to be showing this to the people in my group, but I just wanted to do a whole video so I could just show everybody. But yeah, Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Free Spirit says ground flax is a good binder. Okay, all right. But yeah, to me, I don't like the unpredictability of those stores because you don't know what you're gonna find. So it's not like I could go in tomorrow or a week from now and know for a fact that they're gonna restock what I've bought. But I do know I'm gonna find something interesting there. So I'm saying all that to say, try these new different flours and see what it does if you're dealing with any kind of inflammation. See what it does for you. See if it helps you with that, if it reduces your joint pain, and just see how you feel. Like, I have more energy when I'm eating the right things. Thank you, Brazil Grady. Oh, I'm gonna try to keep being me. I don't know who else to be, y'all. I think everybody else is taken. But thank you. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Deneen asked, what creamer do I use? Okay, let me give you the ideal creamer that I use. And then let me give you the creamer I've been using for the last, I don't know how long. Okay, so the ideal coffee creamer is coconut cream. Not coconut milk, not coconut coffee creamer, coconut cream in the can. It's really thick. It has a mild coconut flavor. It's kind of sweet, but not, I say sweet because I don't eat sweets, so I really taste the sweetness and things. You might taste it and be like, this ain't sweet. But coconut cream, right? Okay, so I ran out of coconut cream and got lazy. And then I just started using sugar-free creamer. Sugar-free, I use the vanilla flavor and sugar-free hazelnut sometimes, the generic kind. So if you want to pay for Coffee Mate, it's up to you, but that's not my ideal. And I gotta get back to my coconut cream. I really, really do. Because my goal is not just, because it's not just about weight loss. My goal is about eating as clean as I can for the majority of the times that I can. Not perfection, but doing the best that I can. And yeah, Container Crops, I've used heavy whipping cream. That's another good option. I've just found that, I don't know. If I don't whip it, it's boring to me. I don't know what my problem is, right? So I have to whip it in order to enjoy it in my coffee. But how long does it take to do that? Well, not long, but in the morning. I am not a morning person. Sorry. I'm just not. So I kind of just do what I can do as quickly as possible. And it's like I said, it's not the ideal. So I don't use sugar in my coffee. I use stevia. I'm trying to challenge myself to just keep trying to get it just sweet enough. So not using too many of those sweetener packets, because they have that sugar alcohol in it that can kind of mess your whole guts up, give you really bad cramps if you take too much of it. So that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah. Hey, Garden Twitty. Yeah, try that stevia. Hey, Shelly Bernard, you said the artificial sweeteners kill your stomach. You know what? You are not lying, though. They're not good for our gut microbes. And I'm not going to go and gross y'all out, and I'm not going to go into the science of it, but I'm going to just say this. Your microbes that are in your stomach do the work of digesting your food and protecting you from disease. So if they're weak, you are weak. That's just, I don't know. That's just what it is, unfortunately. So taking too many antibiotics and all that stuff, taking too much stuff that harms them, harms you. Hey, Mississippi girl gardening. Well, hello. It is so good to see you. I'm glad you caught me live too. Yes, all I use is gluten-free flours. It's not even that I had problems per se. It's just I was dealing with inflammation. Yeah. Hey, Dawn Lewis, thank you for joining us. Get a cheap milk. You know what? We have one of those coffee frothers. Led bought it, and he was using it to like make lattes, and I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't catch on to it. I'll revisit that. That is a good idea. I like strategies. I really do. Because I don't like having too many excuses for things. There is a difference. You do have to give yourself some grace. But then when do you go from giving yourself grace to letting yourself settle for excuses? So I'm always trying to challenge that. So thank you for that. Hey, Leo Hazel. I'm happy you here too. Yes. So are those flowers more expensive? It just depends on how you're measuring it. Because I would say no. And I would ask you to think about how much wheat flour you waste. You might only pay $2 for it, and you've got like 5 pounds. But do you use all 5 of those pounds, or do you end up throwing some of it away? Hey, Maria Graham. Like, what is it? Uh-oh. We got a photo bomber.
What is it? I heard about this.
Oh, my coconut cream.
And I said, I got to bring that to you because I'm in love with it.
Yes. I also put this in my hot cocoa. I made him some hot cocoa last night. That's what he should have been drinking instead of that coffee that night.
Oh.
Why y'all let him drink all that coffee?
Ooh.
Why y'all do that?
I went on a rant for 3 hours. But I just wanted to say, I wanted to come in real quick and tell everybody, listen, I'm with you, okay? It's no secret that old lad done put a little meat on his back over this last year. But, your battery dying?
I'm prepared.
Okay, here, let me help you out.
I got it, baby. Finish talking.
I put on almost 50 pounds in a little over a year. And, I lost 100, I found 50, and I'm trying to get it back off. So, I'm on the trail with you guys, so you are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart,
y'all knew y'all
always
had to get a song.
in my heart. You are not alone. You are not alone, baby.
Really though?
I'm sorry. But I just want you guys to know we all in this together, and we trying to get this meat off our back, and we trying to get better health because I want to be around for my grandbabies. I want to be around for these dumb kids of mine.
Can we be around?
I just need to be around.
And I don't want to be sick. I want to be able to get up and I want to be like Tony Basil.
No. I want when a young buck step to me, I want to be able to, without.
What?
Yeah, man.
Why would a young buck be stepping into you?
Cause I might be better than him. The pool boy.
What?
I have to watch out for the pool.
We don't have a pool.
That's the problem. We got to watch out for the pool boy. We ain't got no pool. So if the pool boy come knock at my door, I need to be ready. So, y'all, I'm with you guys, all right? Let's do this together. I'm on the program. I'm back on the program too. I'm back on the bus, and I ain't about to pull the cord so we can get rid of this meat, get our health back together. Y'all know what I do for a living, and I find myself like, okay, I done been walking for an hour, but I'm ready to go home. Well, before I was like, it was nothing. So it's time to let that go. And just to let you guys know how much I'm on the road, as of today, I done lost 10 pounds again that I do not want to find.
Right.
I gave it to charity. You know, I didn't lose it out of my pocket. I gave it to charity. I don't want to have
We got a wager going.
We got a wager.
Money
Listen,
we don't
get. this is making it fun for me. Well, not really.
Yes, really?
It's fun, but it is keeping my head in the game. This is our wager. Okay, every month I got a goal that I set on my calendar. If I don't meet that goal in the 30 days of that month, I owe her $100. That ain't nothing to sneeze at these days, okay? $100 is not nothing to just sneeze at. So, as much as I love you, honey, I can't afford $100. So trust and believe. As the month get closer to the end, I'm like, oh my God.
We looking at you. I'm looking at it every day, like.
And I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that number.
No, he is so close.
Yeah, I'm so close. I'm what, 8 ounces away. So
I'm gonna have to find some other way to make him give me $100.
That'll be better than this. I'm gonna let y'all go home, baby. I just wanted to bring you your little coconut cream.
Thank you, because so we can show them the stuff on the back.
And that's also a hint to that I need some cocoa tonight. All right, y'all have a nice night. Live from Surf 3.
Look at him placed in his order.
Cocoa.
one cup of cocoa to go, please. Making some gravy. Well, yes, that is a part of it, but he's not ready for gravy in the part of his process. He's in the early phase, and in the early phase, you kind of want to take it easy. Even on healthy carbs, even on these flours, you got to be mindful, and you got to pay attention to what it does for your body. So yeah. But he brought me this coconut cream. I'm glad he did, so I can show you. It really is coconut cream, right? I know, right? He is just too much. Let me show you the back. And if you look, you literally only see 2 ingredients. Let me see if I can make this focus. Nope, I can't. I'm sorry. But it has literally 2 ingredients. Coconut, 3. Water and Gargun. No, not the entire can. Listen, this is what I do. When I open the can, I transfer it to a glass jar that I put in my refrigerator, and I just take a tablespoon or 2. It just depends. You know how you make your coffee. Some days your coffee is darker. Some days it's lighter. It just depends. And I make my hot chocolate with this too. And usually I start with 1 spoon. It depends on how dark I make my chocolate. I don't always measure everything, y'all. So I can't say exactly. But that's what I use in my creamer. So yes. Hey, Ultimate Garden. You're new here. The majority of us, I believe pretty much everybody here at least does some type of gardening. Now, are we talking about gardening right now? We kind of started talking about things we want to grow, but this you'd probably be like, this ain't the gardening video today. You see Led coming in here singing. What is that? So I lost 50 pounds. You talking about Led? Oh, you talking about Led. Okay. I lost 75 pounds. It took me like 8 months. But I had in my head that I was going to take a year. So I just said, I'm going to take a year and do, in my head, this is going to take me a year. But I had in my head, this is my lifestyle. So I'm not going back to using wheat flour on a daily basis. I'm not going back to, the way I was before. I just can't. I mean, I just feel better. I feel too much better. Is that probably not grammatically correct, but y'all understand what I'm saying. I feel too bad. I feel great. And I don't want to risk that. You are a 14-year-old gardener. Wow. That is amazing. And I am definitely going to come check out and see what you're doing because I love to see kids gardening. That's when I started. I'm not going to say I was the master at it. I'm going to say I started trying to grow things as a kid. My grandmother would give me plants. She started off giving me house plants and things like that. Then I graduated to the aloe, and she was like, if you can do this aloe, you can grow anything. I was like, what's the deal with the aloe? Like, she was like, it is a practice of patience. Like, aloe is finicky if you get too impatient with it. You gotta let it grow, let it do its thing. And so I don't know. I wish I had have absorbed so much more information from her. That grandmother, and then my other grandmother, she is the one who kept a full garden. She used to send us pounds upon pounds of sweet potatoes every year, and among other things, beans. They used to grow these butter beans. I'm still to this day looking for what she called the butter bean. Now, I found butter bean seeds, but they don't look like the ones she had. I want the ones she had. They were purple speckled, but they were big like lima beans. So if y'all know anything about that, help me. Tell me about it so I can go find them. All right, I'm sorry I was ignoring your comments because I was blabbing away. So let me go back. Hey, Tanya Gibson. Thank you. I'm glad you're here and that you enjoy. Oh. Did I stay on the strict part of phase 2? Okay, so phase 1 is the strictest part. Phase 2 is, you still don't go back to eating junk, but there's more options, all these different flours. That's when I started integrating these different flours. That's when I started doing plantain chips, sweet potato chips, sweet potato fries. That's when I started doing things like that. Now, the weight kept coming off. Don't get me wrong, it kept coming. It was just slower. So I think I did the strictest phase for like 2 months. And then the rest of the time, the other 6 months was phase 2. And then phase 3 is just basically, you still follow the plan, but here and there, maybe you go out to eat and you eat something that you normally don't eat. I'll tell you this though, whenever I eat stuff I'm not supposed to eat, I don't feel well. I always have to get some baking soda or something for my stomach afterwards. And that's how I know that this is how I know I can't go back to this. Rice does that to me, and I love rice, but it hurts my stomach. So what I do is I just try to I plan for holidays. Those are the days that I allow myself some other things. Barbecue sauce here and there. Because I love barbecue sauce. I love honey mustard sauce. Every now and then I'll get some Chick-fil-A chicken strips or whatever they're called. But that's not my everyday. I'm not going back to that being my everyday. My everyday, I mean a salad. Because I don't, I'm rushed. And cooking sometimes, it takes too much time. All I gotta do is crack open that container, if I'm not growing it myself, and just bowl. So that's quick and easy for me. So yes. All right, let me look, see what y'all talking about. Yeah, honey can be used for sweetener when you're in, going through the phases. You just gotta pay attention to how it works for your body. I've noticed that certain types of honey that I have different impacts. Like I got this one that to me it tastes better than all the other honeys, but it doesn't do anything to my blood sugar. Like I can even still be in ketosis, but as soon as I eat the other ones, it's I don't know. It depends, I guess, on what the bees made it out of. So you have to just pay attention to your body. All right. Yes, the audience is super sweet ultimate gardening. Really are. I really do. I'm coming over to your channel. I want to see what you're growing. I want to see. Hey Judy Dudley, what oils do I use? Okay, y'all. That is another one. Switching the oils. I stopped using so much vegetable oil, corn oil. Oh, it's another one. Canola. And I switched to trying to either use no oil or I use real ghee or real butter. That's an oil. Olive oil. No grapeseed oil, even though they say that's supposed to be okay. I don't use that. I use avocado oil. But y'all, you have to look up the smoke point. I stay away from peanut oil because I stay away from peanuts. Because peanuts have a toxin in them. And that's why some people are allergic. Obviously everybody's different. Maybe has no effect on you. So you may be fine. But I was in a desperate mode. I had to just, everything that's questionable, I stopped eating it. Don't use sunflower oil. I've basically just followed the Gundry list of recommended oils, and you have to be my still life. Okay, there I am. I'm sorry. There was an interruption. Anyway, I go by the Gundry list of oils, and you have to be careful with oils. You have to familiarize yourself with the smoke point. So if you're going to fry with any of those alternative oils, the only one I really recommend frying with would be avocado oil. And there's some others. I just can't think of them right now. They're a little bit more expensive. But again, you got to ask yourself, how much are you paying for that arthritis medication? How much are you paying for the diabetic medication? How much are you paying for, other things that are being caused by diet issues? So that's how much the vegetable oil really costs. That's how much the wheat flour really costs. So oh yeah, coconut oil, but you don't fry with coconut oil, but you can use it to cook some things, saute some things. I know the ambulance. Those ambulance bills are depressing. No joke. Like, you gotta factor that in. That is how much stuff costs. Even though we seem like it's different. We seem like, that's not related, but it is. So I say, try it. Try it and see how you feel. And obviously, it's not one of those things you would just try for a few days. I would say give yourself a month and see how you feel. Because really, it takes time for your body to kind of adjust. But just see. Try the alternative flours. See how you feel. I really would love to hear about y'all trying it and coming up with some new recipes, because that's really it. If we had more healthy recipes that are to our liking, we wouldn't want to use those unhealthy things. I don't use grapeseed oil. Like I said, it's not on Gundry's approved list. And that's another reason why I don't use chickpea flour. I don't do chickpeas at all. You can do beans. if you pressure cook them. And when I say pressure cook them, I don't mean you got to break out the canner. I'm talking about like the Instapot, that pressure cooker. That will kill the toxins. I mean, it's the same principle of how long our grandmothers used to soak the beans and then how long she would cook the beans. When you say no legumes, are you talking about like peanuts and cashews? If that's the case, no. No legumes except beans if you pressure cook them. Okay? All right. Yeah, Ultimate Gardening. Check out Lead Farmer 73. Go look at his channel. You might get some fun ideas there too. Okay? All right. Y'all, I've been talking y'all ear off for an hour. I am so glad to see you all. I hope your new year has been off to a good start for you. Hey, Unicorn Lady Tech. Hey, Natural Living. I see you. I hope, you know, that you take this time to just, think about your goals, think about your health, focus on how you're gonna make some things better. Just take it one step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed though. Plan it out in however. I don't grow everything every year. Some years I grow a few things. Sometimes I take a break. I'm not taking a break this year though, just because things are just too unpredictable. But I'm not gonna grow everything. I am gonna grow some things that I know I want, that I know I'm gonna eat, that I would love to have. I'm in love with these red mustard greens, so I really want to get another round of those going. Even though the ones I have, I've harvested them several times. They are like the gift to keep on giving, and they're so good. They're so good. So, hey, Deep. Oh, this was your first time, Deep. Okay. All right. Well, I'm so glad you joined us. I am so glad all of you joined us. I am so glad to see y'all. I missed y'all. I will be back. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. I did need to get some things done. I needed to get some things calibrated. Um, which microgreens? Um, Everything in the broccoli family plus lettuce and spinach. Um, I even want to do some sprouts, some sprouted, like just sprout some things and eat the sprouts. But I just, that would be something where I've got an abundance of those seeds. I just don't want to waste my seeds doing that, but I want to try that. So, but y'all, I'm going to let you go. I will be back. I will be back. Hey, is Broke Farmer in the house? Broke Farmer 76 in the house? I didn't see him, but if he's here, I want to say hello. I look healthy. Thank you, Midjay. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to feel better in these middle-aged years than I felt in them 20s and 30s. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, there he go. Hey, Bro Farmer. All right, y'all. I want y'all to have a great night. If you haven't had you a healthy dinner, come on. It's getting late. Go get that healthy dinner together. But it has been fun. I will get back with you all again soon. Y'all let me know how these flowers go for you. Let me know how these different oils work out for you. I really just kind of want to get a good collection of ideas gathered, really. There you go, Game Nerd Mom. I'm heading out though, y'all. What's on the plate? What's on my dinner plate? I have literally already eaten what I'm eating for today, and I had some chicken salad. I had a few plantain chips on the side. If I eat anything else today, it might be some almonds or some walnuts, but probably not because I don't like that churning feeling when I'm trying to go to sleep. So, yes. So, y'all, be good, be good. I will see y'all again soon. Oh, it's it's only 4:30 where you are. Okay. See, you over there on the West Coast or something. Okay, well, I always forget about y'all. I'm so sorry that people are on the other side of the country. So it's not late for them yet. Well, either way, have a wonderful evening. Y'all get some rest, enjoy yourselves, and I will be back, okay? All right. It's Lady Led, and I'm out. I'll see y'all. You too, Brazil. Have a great evening.